I'm a big believer in seeking out best practices, and best practices does not mean a consultant, because anytime a government, regardless of who's in charge, which party is hired, they are hired to help bring about a rubber stamp of what the preference already is of that government. So let's look to nonprofits, let's look to experts elsewhere, let's see what worked. Measurements, I would want to see things like year-over-year increases in housing costs. I'd want to know the true measure of our housing stock. There was a survey that John Costas, a study, conducted maybe 10 years ago. It was part of his Altogether Valpo Commission something. And they brought in a company. They did a study about the housing. And when they released it, Bill Loading redacted the conclusion because the conclusion was damning. We had to fight to get that made public. The city then, with some of the people on the commission, found ways to undercut the methodology, of which the leading expert on kind of data collection and studies in this community weighed in and said, yeah, there were some minor flaws, but it doesn't change the outcome. I would go back to that. I would look at the ALICE report, and I don't remember what that acronym stands for, but it looks at it statewide and I believe county, and it's a measure of kind of poverty and people who are struggling, but that does a disservice to the depth at which they report.